And welcome to Geek Flicks. Tonight we're reviewing Daredevil Born Again, episodes 1 and 2. This is Lil.
This is Steve.
And this is Sean.
So before we get into our breakdown, Steve kind of gave it away on the Geeks main show, but what did you guys think about the first two episodes?
I fucking loved it.
Loved it.
It took me a second. There is a different film quality or something than I'm used to. There's a look that took me a minute to get accustomed to. The Netflix series has a very I hate using the word gritty, but that it has a very gritty feel to it.
It's a grainy film.
Stock. This is very polished, very new, very clean. Almost feels not as bad as Acolyte, but almost feels like sets.
Really?
Not, and I don't mean like the bars and the clothes, like where you're watching clothes. I mean like the big city shots, like when it's showing like the buildings and stuff like that. It almost looks like too perfect, like too. I don't know, but I only noticed it at first, and then it very quickly I get accustomed to it, and it doesn't bother me anymore. It's just I'm used to seeing Daredevil one way,
right?
And now it's a different way.
And I think the reason for that is because in the first 3 seasons, a lot of it was in Hell's Kitchen, right? In this season, it's not. He's out of Hell's Kitchen. He's not there. He's in a big time law firm office, which is bright. Like they were in the other ones, when they had their little storefront, law firm, it was dimly lit. They could barely afford anything. You know what I mean? So it's like it was on the cheap on purpose. And now it's, like you said, glossy with the sheen because he's not in Hell's Kitchen anymore. He's a different person now. You're on mute, Steve.
I get it, but that you know what? We need to make a shirt. You're on mute, Steve. There's a fucking shirt.
You're right. That's very, very true.
Fuck. I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. Who cares? Listen, I want to talk about spoilers and shit, so I'm just gonna say right here, my rating for the first 2 episodes is a hero. I think it's great. It's good to be back. It's good to have Matt Murdock back, and I can't wait. And listen, they're not fucking cutting. Anybody worried about, is Disney going to sanitize it? Nope. I dare say this is about as hard as it's ever been. So that's saying something coming from an episode with 90% of it being talkie-talkie.
I myself thought there were some really cool fucking camera angles and some really great fucking sound that really fucking played very well into these episodes. And I love how Matt Murdock makes himself like, he's a Daredevil. Like, like his power is like fucking supersonic hearing and crazy shit like that. I thought that shit was excellent. And how they did it, like audio wise, I thought it was fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
There's a one shot. They have to do that Daredevil one shot, that one take that goes for a long time, and they do that here again. They do it in the opening with a very long fight scene that's all one shot. The camera does not break away, not once.
I love that though. That I'm glad they stuck with that.
Yeah, it's a hallmark of Daredevil. It's what you do.
But again, it's fucking so dark. This is my problem. Like, if you don't have a fucking bright TV or some shit, the darkness in this shit, it gets very frustrating. But I'm used to it, so it don't bother me. But like, it's just like, God damn.
Listen, you know why I can't listen? Matt Murdock's blind. Sean, you're over here complaining. I can't see. Shut up. Okay.
All right.
How do you think he feels? Okay.
Not bad. I'm sorry.
Where the hell did this come from?
I'm sorry, the blind. My bad. No blind, but I'm sorry to hear that.
All right. Let's get into this. So we're dumped right into Foggy, Karen, and Matt. Coming out of work.
Are we doing spoilers?
Yeah,
we're in spoilers. Okay, I didn't know if any of them were gonna die, but this right here, I knew right away. one of you motherfuckers is gonna die, and it's not gonna be Matt. One of you two is out. They were doing too much looking and slow motion, laughing and walking, and everything was too happy. You can't have that as a Matt Murdock.
I did not think this was going to happen.
Yeah. I thought I told you guys it was going to happen.
Oh, I didn't know for sure, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh.
I thought it was going to be more Karen Page than fucking Foggy.
No, but then the bar scene happened.
You're right. Karen does die in the comics.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking a little.
Foggy hasn't spit game.
And fucking and wait, and fucking what you call kills her? Fucking what you call kills her? Bullseye. So that's what I was expecting.
Yeah,
they gave me a fucking 360.
Bullseye is just fucking lazy. He just took the biggest target.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
go ahead.
But why? You know, like we don't know that answer.
To hurt Matt.
Do you think it's to hurt
Matt? 100%. When Matt was crying on the roof, he laughed at him. He's like, why? And he's laughed. Just to fucking hurt you.
Was it? I didn't even know he had a fucking thing for fucking for Daredevil, to be honest. But
dude, oh my god.
That was a great shot.
That was a great shot, right?
With him jumping out in costume, swinging, like actual swinging, like
that was kind of cool.
Swinging.
They never did that shit. They never did that shit in the Netflix show.
Never did that in the Netflix show. He was Spider-Man swinging but I mean, it was crazy. Like Bullseye came in here, kind of like a bull in a china shop. Like he didn't care about anything. Like there's a whole bar full of cops who were all armed. Like he just went in there and just started throwing darts left and right, murdering people all over the place,
shooting everybody, throwing knives at everybody, killing everybody.
When he threw that cue ball at one person's head, bounced another one off a wall, hit the other person, knocked them out. It was crazy.
Crazy, dog. Like that, yo, he was knifing the fuck out of motherfuckers, hitting people with everything he could because the motherfucker has fucking perfected fucking shooting. Like that shit is fucking crazy.
I was actually shocked that he did decide to shoot Foggy.
They like
throw something at Foggy.
I think they're gonna dumb it down. Literally a mass shooting, like the sniper shots, 2 headshots.
Did not expect that, dog. Did not expect it. I thought they were going to kind of settle it back, but I guess they didn't.
Nope.
But again, the shit that they were doing, dog. Like look at this. Like there was shit that like was just like, oh shit, like he hit her with a knife. They hit this one with a knife. Smacked this one with a fucking
You had Daredevil running around there looking like a damn pincushion.
Yo, that shit was amazing though, dog. It just
full of knives.
Just the walk up, and then you hear people complaining, and then you see somebody getting killed with a knife. Then you see another person get killed with a knife, but you don't really see it though. I love that the angles and the views, like that was great, dog. Like just fucking the walk up, like everything about this scene was phenomenal.
You can see that you can see when they're walking up those stairs, man. They were both like just beat to daylight. They can barely walk straight.
Yo, it was crazy. Oh my god, just taking hits. Yo, I love how they use the fucking the nunchuck thing,
the batons.
Yeah,
he's using them to
everything they could.
He's like, for every knife that Bullseye throws at Daredevil that gets through, Daredevil ricochets another one off and hits back at Bullseye, and it hits him.
No, he got stabbed at least 10 times, though. Like literally, but like, damn, like they just kept going at it all the way up the steps. Bullseye was just fucking tired. Like he was beaten. Like like you didn't think he would get tired because he just killed a motherfucker. But then you just start to see shit, and you just like, yo.
There's that shot of him at the top of the stairs with the really wide eyes. That was just a straight up panel from a comic book.
From a comic book, dog. That shit was awesome. It was so good. And then he makes it to the top of the shit, and then you see Daredevil again, dog. You just like, what the?
Well, that's the clip they released. The shot of him landing on the roof.
Look at that, dog. That was just like, it was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Superhero pose.
I mean, it's crazy, and then we get a crazier scene.
Oh, when he dropped the motherfucker off the roof.
Well, he threw Bullseye off the roof.
It was like
you watched the whole. I thought they were gonna cut away.
And Karen's reaction, because she thought it was Matt for a second. That's why she reacted that way, because
she didn't want to look. She didn't want to look.
She didn't want to look. She's like, I can't look. I can't look.
Yeah, dog. And he was just angry as shit. I love this perspective on it.
Yeah, well, Matt can hear Foggy die from the roof as he's like holding Bullseye down. It's pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, that was fucking great, dog. He's bleeding the fuck out too, dog. Like it was just like
I feel bad for him, man. Like they weren't gonna bring him back to the series, you know, like they were gonna
filmed the whole thing. And he wasn't even in it. And then they're like, hey, you know what? Actually, we are gonna bring you back. We had a great idea. We're gonna kill you in the opening minutes before even the title card, before your name shows up on screen. Your character is getting killed off.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna have flashbacks and such moving forward.
Yeah, well, they've already said that he's coming back for season 2, both of them. And I think
what are they gonna do? Like flashback or something like that, or is it gonna be like a ghost talking to Matt Murdock?
It could be in his head too, because he's very religious, talking in that sense to himself.
I do not want forced ghost Foggy.
It's not gonna be forced.
Give me. That's what
we're gonna get, dog.
I'll get a couple of flashbacks. That's fine. He doesn't need to be. He's dead. Okay, he's fine.
Nah,
I don't need forced ghost Foggy.
His conscience talking to him, dog. Like I'm telling you, this is going to happen. It's guaranteed.
That sounds terrible.
No, you're gonna get it. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Terrible. There's no other ghosts in the show. That would be terrible.
What'd you guys think of the new? What did you guys think of the new intro?
Super long. I'm glad there's a skip intro button. Super long. They're like 2.5 minutes long. I'm not saying
they are long. I do hate intros, dog. I do skip that shit. But
I love the new
same
intros.
Music as the Netflix show.
They kept the music, which is great. I love these new intros that are like it just says the title, boom, and then that's it. It's like perfect. Like that's all I need. I don't need the whole credits with the fucking CGI thing and all that. It's great. I'll always watch the first one.
Yeah,
but
me too.
After that, I skip.
Unless it's good, like Spider-Man.
Or unless they change shit and they make every intro reason to watch it. Yeah. Game of Thrones does that a lot.
Very true too. Yeah.
It was 1 year later, right?
Yep, 1 year later. Skipped 1 year. Yeah. I like that he kept Foggy's
Foggy's I gotta plug in my power, sorry.
Go ahead, Lil. Keep talking.
The card from his memorial with him, as kind of like a remembrance. Like every day he walks out of the house, he takes that card, and it's got Braille on it too. You can see that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But again, you see, like he's living the high life. He's got a nice apartment. He's got a lot of suits, and then you're seeing like the similar story with Kingpin here. Like you're seeing
great. I love the perspective of both. I like that. Hello.
Yeah, I like that. I do too. And then of course we knew after Echo, he's going to run for mayor, and that's kind of like where we're getting with these, like this next, I don't know, hour plus between these two shows is really the Kingpin running for mayor.
Yeah.
Meeting all the players in the game, seeing his life right now with Vanessa, which is very strained, which makes sense. He disappeared. He got shot in the face. He was, like, of course. And then she's running the criminal empire, and then we see Matt struggling. We see, that they
how do you feel about the BB report? The new modern day report.
I like that they tied it with Ben, with Ben Urich. I thought that was a cool tie, because I was upset that they killed him, because like he was a big part of the comics, big part of the Daredevil series.
Yeah.
But for them to kill him quickly,
he had a good character in the show. But they also didn't know that was going to go multiple. They didn't know they were going to be having. I'm sure if they knew they were going to have seasons after seasons and it was going to continue, that probably wouldn't have killed the character off.
But I did like that BB report.
Yeah.
I kind of like his new partner. I like her. I think she's good. She's a good foil for Matt at this moment. You know, because he doesn't have Foggy, he doesn't have anybody else. Karen's gone. You know, and that's the other thing with this is like they made this story, and I know they shot a lot of it, and then they did a lot of reshoots to bring them back. But it looks like this first half is really going to be without his core. You know, it's going to be Matt at his lowest, which if you read the Daredevil comics, very similar to Spider-Man's comics. Like, even if they get a win, it's a very, very short win. And most of the time, Matt is never winning. Matt never wins. I mean, every damn girlfriend he ever has dies. Every damn close person close to him dies. Like, even they introduced what's her face. Like, I'm drawing a blank on her name now. But she's in the comics.
His new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
She commits suicide in the comics.
Oh shit!
Because of Matt. You know.
God damn.
I mean,
God damn. Because of Matt. God.
I mean,
because of you. Fuck.
I mean, she did. I think it was like she sent this. I'm trying to remember this because I have the issue.
You know what I do love. Okay, yeah, I'll let you talk. Ahead.
No, I was gonna say she sent a suicide letter to Foggy saying it wasn't their fault, but like she kept crying for help to Matt, and like he refused to. Like they had a, you know, she found out he was Daredevil, broke up with him because he was Daredevil and all this other stuff. I don't believe she was a shrink. That's the one thing I can't remember off the top of my head, but she was a longtime girlfriend. So go ahead.
I do like the modern day politics of Wilson Fisk. Of how it relates to modern day now, and like, you know, making New York City great again kind of shit. Like it's a very good take. I kind of like it though. It's kind of like it works. You know what I'm saying? So I like that kind of role with how he's played, how they're playing it. And it works. You know what I mean? It fucking works.
Well, really Vincent D'Onofrio cushion it. You got what's his name's kid back there?
Who's
Vincent? Not Vincent.
No, Michael
from
Tony
The Sopranos.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh man.
Fucking name. What's his name?
James Gandolfini.
James Gandolfini.
Oh, that's his real son. I didn't know that. He's doing a pretty good job. Shit. Like, he did a good job as that character. Really great. Now, we all know, like, again, for some reason, I couldn't remember who this woman was, and I've seen her and shit. I always liked how she looked. Like, she was a very pretty girl, but I could never remember where she was from. I was like, that's what show she was from. And I remember a couple shows that I actually liked that she was in. So
you have said, but who? You said no names of anything. You just said that girl in that show.
This girl right here, his girlfriend, his new girlfriend. I didn't know her name. I forgot what her name. I still forget what her name is.
Is he dating? Is that they're officially a couple in this show?
I don't know. Are they?
I think so. Yeah, because remember they have that dinner where she said they were talking about like going on a trip and then getting it on, and then he was going to take the check, but then he had to leave. Because I forgot why. He had to leave because he found his cop buddy found the white tiger suit and the medallion.
I didn't even know she was an acolyte. I didn't even know she was an acolyte.
Is she the green chick?
No. I don't know who she was, an acolyte, but she's been in a lot of shows though. She's been in The Deuce, Adventureland, Invisible, like all kind of shit. So we go from there. What else we got? So we all know who what's the main villain of this?
Muse.
We all know who he is, right? At this point.
I mean,
we can all tell, right?
I think he's the one who went up to her at her book signing.
Yes.
That he needed help. And then you see him painting Wilson Fisk on the mural. Yeah.
Did you like when they were in the diner talking? I thought that was a great scene.
Where he was listening to everything.
There's so much history between the two of them. They're acknowledging it without
Yeah, I
talking
like
about
that.
it. Like,
I
but
like that.
also,
Like, look, you know I'm a Daredevil. You know I know who you are. Like that
Well,
shit.
but you know what? Fisk was. He's like, why'd you stop being a vigilante? Like really loudly, like in the diner. He like gave no fucks about telling him who you know.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Like you'll give my identity away like that, motherfucker. Like fuck you. Why you stop being an asshole fucking kingpin, motherfucker? Like shit. Yeah, it was good. I like
so
that.
tell me. so loud.
I like his voice though. I like how he just like he has like this raspy voice. I love it. Like it show's fucking great, dog.
Well, Vincent D'Onofrio is, no slight to Michael Clark Duncan. Michael Clark Duncan was a great Kingpin, but Vincent D'Onofrio
exactly. I'm glad you said that, Steve, because like a lot of people hate on Michael Clark Duncan.
He's
I'm like,
great.
Michael Clark Duncan was a pretty badass Kingpin, man.
He's gigantic. He's so intimidating.
Yeah. So
again, it didn't bother me.
No.
He wins mayor, and that's that's it.
Yeah, it's just a weirdness between him and Vanessa, and then it's going to be interesting where they're taking this, but it's like it's funny because we got 2 episodes and
I guess like
7 minutes. Yeah, because you hate love, Steve.
I must have just not remembered that there was like this whole girlfriend thing. Because I like Karen Page. She's so pretty.
Yeah. Well, also they were flirting in the beginning before Foggy died. Like she was like trying to get it on. She's like, "Hey, Matt, like
she's like, let's break that friend rule."
Yeah,
I love.
Look at it. That is a comic book cover right there.
I love the angle in the scene of like he's looking down and he's looking up. I like that shit, dog. That shit was tough. I was like, that was great. And again, this cinematography, great. It's cool,
and it's all the touches of like Matt navigating this crowd of people being blind,
cheering for King,
the person that he's been in crazy fights with to save them, and they're all cheering for him.
Right.
It's like, fuck, man. My friend's dead. My enemy's the mayor.
Dude,
I can't win. No matter what I do, I don't win. Like that's Matt's life. That's literally the comic. Like Daredevil never wins.
And you know, fucking Daredevil's coming right back to this shit and getting. I love it, man. This was.
I don't know. I predict he's not going to suit up for several more episodes.
I doubt that, dog. Highly doubt it.
Same. Highly doubt it. Don't fuck around. We're all here for the suit.
He is struggling. Why do you think he's caring?
I agree. We might not see him in next week's episode, but I don't want to hear this several episodes nonsense.
It's gonna be.
I don't want to hear
the torment.
Are we getting 2 right now? Are we getting 2 episodes a week or just one?
No, it's one. We get a big 2-episode blowout in the middle, like I think 5 and 6, and that's when we're gonna get the suit, or we're gonna get something big. Because we got Muse going on, right? Muse is gonna probably cause him to come out of retirement. But I think it's gonna be episodes 3, episodes 4, possibly even episode 5, no suit.
Love that Marvel Television logo.
I agree with that too.
Like that chime in thing. I like that. It's kind of dope. Like it shows like a TV and shit. Something that it reminds me of something Steve would do for like an intro or some shit we would do.
So what do you guys think of the White Tigers storyline here?
It's sad that he died in real life, but also I kind of like the White Tiger storyline. I like it, but we're not going to see enough White Tiger. I don't think it really matters.
We haven't got much of it. We get a little bit of him in prison.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him as a vigilante on screen. We saw him, I just thought it was funny when they were in court arguing that they knew he was the White Tiger, and he's like, he wasn't wearing a suit and he didn't have his magical amulet, so he didn't have his special powers. I was like, you say that in front of a judge. I was just like, that's pretty damn funny.
Hey Steve, that's the dude from Mara Easttown too, the SWAT guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy scene on the train platform. That the one guy trips and goes right in the train.
No, that shit was crazy. I was like, oh.
I was thinking about you, Sean, because like you were delayed from a train for somebody being hit by a train. It was like, damn.
Yeah.
How often does this shit happen?
A lot. It happens a lot. Little do you know, it happens a lot. But damn, that was crazy. You know? So
you're not walking away from that one. That's pretty much that for that kid.
Yeah, and they got crooked cops, so
I wish, because you're right, Lil, we did get a little bit of White Tiger on a television screen showing a grainy like a convenience store footage. I know we're going to get it in the next episode. I know we're going to get some more White Tiger, but I want to see that suit. I want to see more what's going on with him. He's got a magical amulet that gives him powers and a cool suit. Like
I like how Matt Murdock took the case because he heard it in his ear, heard the corruption, and he went back in there and checked on it. Like I like that. That was dope. How they handled that.
And he could tell that White Tiger was telling the truth about what happened on the subway, but that he was hiding something. Like he wasn't lying. He was lying about something.
Yeah.
Right. So okay. So I got a fucking question. Is this fucking Spider-Man? When whatchamacallit came through, Doc Ock came through and left a hole right there. I can only assume that's where it's from.
But there was a lot more than just a hole on that bridge. There was cars. There was going over the guardrail. There was a bunch of shit.
Hole there, Steve. Like, come on, dog.
And they do name drop a man in a spider costume.
I know, but Kingpin drops it. You know what the worst part is that like this isn't how any of this works. The mayor just gets out. He's like, approved. Get to work. See, and then they're like, all right, let's get back to work.
That's what he's trying to show. That's what he's trying to show is power.
If the mayor showed up on any of our job sites and was like, get to work, we'd be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, but you'd have to get to work, right?
No, I'm not a state employee. Get the fuck out of
here. But those guys were. Those guys might have been. I mean, they said they were waiting for permit approvals. That's why they had to stop. That's why they just coned it off. Yeah, so I mean, that kind of makes sense.
I thought that was the hole from Spider-Man, dog, because it's all happened in New York.
You know, Sean, it's a good call out.
I'm sure that there is a reason for that hole. I just mean that on that particular bridge in Spider-Man, there was road signs that I don't see, and there was trees that I don't see, and there was much more damage.
Do you remember this scene from Spider-Man?
Where they're on the bridge
with the Green Goblin and Doc Ock come up.
Yeah, where there's explosions and cars are flipped over.
And there's the highway sign too. So I think it was a bigger bridge, highway, whatever you want.
But it does look like a superhero landing spot of some sort. You know, a person fell there doing something, and this is New York. That is definitely superhero related.
I thought like it was, but maybe that's crazy.
Sean,
I dare say it's probably even Spider-Man related.
It's not though, because now I'm looking at it now. It's actually bridge with water, so it's not.
Yeah, it's over the water. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Thought I had something. Oh no, I might be right. Hold up, dog. I don't know. There's a little edge there. There's actually a little something there. So I don't know. It don't look like the same thing though. It's definitely different. I actually
I will say this is
a Matt Murdock was in both movies, so
I can show you a picture because it actually is not. So if you look at it, you see it's different.
Yeah, lots more trees.
Yeah. Yeah. So my bad. All right, cool.
That's all right. So this whole episode is really about Matt trying to find out what happened, for the most part, to White Tiger.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you got Kingpin trying to figure out being mayor.
How to be mayor. And it does seem like he's still being shady.
Yeah. I mean, he blackmails the police commissioner.
Like so hard.
That was crazy.
So hard. He's like eating that sandwich.
He's like, you know what my favorite sandwich place is? Then he like lifts it up, and there's a photo there of his illegitimate kid or something.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Puts the sandwich back down.
So my assumption is this is Muse.
100% yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So.
Police commissioner scene, funeral.
Yeah, they're all pissed off.
Doesn't
They don't
go
want to work
fuck off.
with Fisk. They've been trying to bust Fisk. They did bust Fisk. This guy in particular, I'm sure, was part of a team that arrested Fisk on Netflix.
That's what I was assuming, but I don't remember this guy. So like I was like, was he in the Netflix show? Like I don't remember.
Sean, you know what? I think I remember him from Mayor of Easttown as well.
Oh shit, for real?
He's the fucking lumber guy, Sean.
Oh shit, Steve. Are they taking everybody from Mayor of Easttown? Like,
No, it's Mayor of Kingstown. That's what it is. Mayor of Kingstown.
I'm sorry.
I said Easttown, but it's Mayor of Kingstown. Fuck.
Oh well.
Fuck.
There really wasn't much going on in this episode. It really
you get a lot of White Tiger and Matt talking, and Matt figures out that he is White Tiger. Like we said with Sean, we were just talking about this, the great blackmail scene. And when he leaves, he's like, "That sandwich is disgusting."
Shit.
And you're right, Steve. He is in that show. He's also. I'm trying to see if he was in Daredevil, but I do not see that he was in Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
So,
back to
a lot of TV shows. That dude's been around a lot. So,
how do you feel about the detective guy now, kind of like taking over for the guy that you're talking about, kind of
Ben Urich?
Ben Urich. Yeah, I like that.
He needs a guy. And that guy knows that he's Daredevil. And he's the only guy because he saw him on the roof in the beginning of the first episode. So he's the only person out there that really has his secret. So him having that veteran cop on his side is a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couples therapy with Kingpin. Not a place I want to be.
Couples therapy with Kingpin with Daredevil's girlfriend.
Ain't that a bitch?
So
that's crazy.
That's, where's that going to end up going?
I don't know.
Who's going to be in peril for this?
Something tells me that therapist is going to give some advice that the Kingpin's not going to like very much.
I think that therapist is going to get killed, or she's going to be the victim of Muse.
Well,
she does die in the comics, so like I said,
it turns out there's a witness to what happened with the White Tiger and the cops getting killed on the subway, and Matt goes and tries to help him, get him out of his apartment. He's like, "Yo, the cops are on their way, bro." And as soon as he gets up there, you can hear them coming up the stairs. He's like,
I like how he's calling it out. It remind me of the Equalizer. When the Equalizer, 5 seconds, 4, it was he's like 15 seconds, 10 seconds, get out the back window. And then Matt's just standing there with this shitting grin on his face.
The cops bust in, and he's standing there smiling. Surprise!
This fucking blind fuck. Like, we're about to kill his ass. No, you do. You is not about to do none of that.
Yeah, they beat his ass, and he wasn't going to fight back until
he let him do it.
But he wasn't going to let him kill him. He was going to let them beat him up. He was going to, and just walk away. But
what's up with that logo on his tattoo?
I don't know.
Somebody taking the Punisher logo.
Punisher logo, yeah.
Is it the Punisher logo?
100%.
Yeah.
That's the Punisher logo on his wrist.
Dude, that is the Punisher logo. Though.
With something else on the forehead that I can't make out, but that is 100% the Punisher logo.
I'm not going to blow it up.
But maybe that's how they bring in Frank.
It's definitely the Punisher logo.
That's 100% why they bring in Frank. Daredevil's going to somehow find out that there's a Punisher fucking tattoo on this cat and go and be like, yo, somebody's using your...
There's a lot of people using that Punisher logo. So, that's probably a thing. The Punishers that, the crooked cops are called the Punishers and shit. Some crazy shit. So
yeah,
I don't know. Is that a thing in the comics? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, but they beat his ass, man. Jeez,
they do. They fucked him up real badly till blood spit, and then that was a wrap. once the blood.
Well, it was the gun. It was the gun being pulled out, and then that's when.
Yeah, but.
That's when he's like, "You don't need to do this. You don't."
please don't. It's not gonna end well for you. And then, damn, he goes Daredevil. He goes Daredevil on him, and they wasn't expecting that shit. But he broke the shit out of my man's arm, and then fucking killed his ass. That was
I don't
it.
know if I don't know if he killed him, but man,
Yeah,
Oh,
he
no.
I don't know if he kills the first guy, but he definitely kills this second dude. Crap! That homeboy is dead. He pulled a fucking Batman warehouse move on him. That boy's whole neck broke in half just now.
Yeah, that was crazy.
maybe a broken neck, but I don't know about dead.
Yeah, maybe he might not be dead. He might just knock him the fuck out.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if I'd want to live through something like that. You're not going to walk right. You might not be like talking right forever.
Yeah, I agree, but the thing is how is he gonna fix this issue if
there's
he
a big problem.
murdered another cop?
There are 2 dead police officers in an apartment where he's at, and his blood and DNA is all over this motherfucking crime scene.
Yeah.
This is a big problem.
So how's he going to be dealing with? How is he going to be dealing with this, with Muse, with Kingpin? Like it's all going to be all over the place. Well, Kingpin's going to use it to.
And then you know he's gonna get out whatchamacallit at some point. Bullseye. Bullseye's gonna get out of fucking jail, and he's gonna have a whole new fucking suit. And it's gonna be a Bullseye suit.
He lived through landing on his face like that, man. I mean, I know I saw him in the beginning when he gasped air, but he didn't even have like a busted up face or nothing.
Super villain, dog. He can do anything if you're super villain.
Did you hear that smack when he hit the ground?
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead too.
Like, I was like, oh,
everybody thought he was dead.
It'd have been fitting for them to kill Bullseye, but then again, it's kind of nice that he survived because now it's going to be even more of a fucking retribution, and they're going to go head to head so badly. I think Muse is just the second character, the second villain, but Bullseye is going to be like the main fucking villain when he gets out of jail.
Well, Bullseye's a physical threat. Muse is. I don't see Muse as being a physical threat.
He's a psychological.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Threat.
Well, here's the thing, though. These 9 episodes. I mean, that's it. It's more of a mid-season climax when episode 9 comes in. So, like, the season 2, how they're splitting this up, because we knew it was coming out as 18 episodes, like, but they broke it out.
Oh, they did.
So we're not gonna get any answers. This shit's gonna continue, and we're gonna take this in, and it's just gonna be nuts. Because the story is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because I think it's already been renewed for a season 3 or season 2.
I need Matt's Daredevil to be a part of these ensemble movies now at this point. If Matt Murdock's Daredevil doesn't pop up on Secret Wars, my heart will hurt a little bit. He deserves to be up there. He was in there in the books. He should be in there in the movies.
I agree. So we'll see. So there you go, guys. Episodes 1 and 2 of Daredevil. Next week, we'll talk about episode 3. So that's it for tonight. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steven. Until next week, everybody, keep it geeky.